God damn it, guys. I did it twice in a row. I did it for the EA scene. Thank you very much for pointing out, Snake Ferretman. For the last 5 minutes, I've been talking with the mic off again. Oh man, I am going to lose my shit if I do that one more time during this E3. Thank you very much for actually like watching and listening to me actually not be able to make any sense. Obviously, you can hear me now, I'm sure. So let's get ready for this Xbox conference. That was a complete waste of 5 minutes. But let's see. Everything's going to be from E to M in this. Let's check it out. Hey, Pong. Okay, so we're chatting resolutions now. Alright. Resolution time. Yes, obviously we're at 1080p. Now we're actually filling my screen. But that's the thing, it's in 1080p, but I'm in 4K. All leads to this. It's, don't lie. You're not doing 4K native. Don't you fucking lie, Microsoft. You're not going to be doing 4K native. That's bullshit. You're seriously. Hey, Porters, Broncos, thank you very much for joining us. Okay, what we got? Bitches, I'm ready to be hyped, so show me shit. 60 million teraflops of processor. It's the monster of a chip. It connects to all the things. It'll be the network of homes. It'll be the network of your home entertainment hub. It is the Xbox Scorpio. Oh my god, it's like I'm on acid! Did any of you guys actually see the teasers and stuff? Oh, okay, well, hi Gears of War lady. I'm assuming that's actually from the most recent iteration, Gears of War, what, 4, 5? Shadows of War. Master Chief! Project Gotham Racing! Is it Project Gotham? What do they call it now? Yes, it literally actually like puts nanobots into the room around you. Well, I suppose this is actually all advertising really just for Xbox in general. The fucking Balrogs, always goddamn Balrogs in the fucking house. Say I did get bored of. Oh, is that? Not Agents of Mayhem. That's a Crackdown. Sweet. So, Crackdown announcement for Crackdown. Yeah, I'm on board with that. We haven't heard about Crackdown for, God, maybe a year? Feel the power. Give me sight beyond sight. Oh, hi there, Xbox. How's your sex life?
Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Alright, bring us out, Phil. Tell us what you got to say.
Hey, no, stop.
I'm sorry, it's obviously out of sync.
Good afternoon to those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching us around the world or TV or online.
Hi, Phil.
Watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot we're on Mixer.
2017.
Xbox E3 Mixpod giveaways.
When the renegade group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console, we were driven by 3 principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X.
Except for the fact that you actually like multiply things by X. Oh yeah.
Fittingly named Xbox One X.
Really? So that's what they're calling the Scorpio?
Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide.
So 3 SKUs released, running at the same time. All looking about the same as well.
I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in the Xbox engineering team responsible for making the Xbox One experience great for gamers and developers. Please welcome my friend, Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
Well, hi there, Kareem. I'm sure you got to tell us a lot about hardware specs, but I mean, really at this point, you got to start shutting up about the hardware and release dates and all. In fact, price and games. That's it. That's all we wanted to know.
It's an honor to be here at E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One. From the beginning, our focus on game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit.
Yeah.
Power,
Beat
compatibility,
Sony.
and craftsmanship. Let's talk power, which starts with the specs. 6 teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172 gigahertz.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Gigabytes of GDDR5 memory and 326 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth.
It is impressive numbers. Like, I can't say it's not, but it's just...
More powerful than any other console on every dimension. Because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so you can experience true 4K resolution, 4K textures, and 4K assets in your living room.
4K asses, not assets. Asses. You already said 4K texture before that anyway.
Pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback. Next, compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more.
Right, so there.
From the start, all of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One X.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was kind of a given.
But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough. We wanted more. The game library you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and faster load times.
Yep. Well, PC library, essentially. That's what we've gotten down to, really. We're essentially taking a Steam library on a console.
We designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, the new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before. And finally, craftsmanship. We meticulously paid attention to every detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever.
Remembered the cooling this time.
It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip
Right.
with 7 billion transistors.
Really don't care. I am really at the point where I'm just not caring. You can tech speak and people can cheer, but seriously, you've been talking about this for long enough now.
Every millimeter and every component within the console has been architected for maximum power and efficiency. An industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever on a console, we're using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC cards.
That's kind of impressive. Although, the way consoles get treated sometimes.
Xbox hardware team invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. Method uniquely optimizes every single Xbox One X at the system and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly. Now, it's easy to think all this technology and capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
Oh, is this the return of the power brick?
This
I
is
got a wild feeling that you're going to need a bigger power brick. If you're going to need you're going to run it the way it is, it's going to need an external power brick, and it's going to be a fucking monster again.
more proud of our team, and I hope you love it as much as we do. Now, let's see what this monster can do.
Exclusive.
Here we go. Here comes the games, but I need to actually check the sync again. Shiny cars are always a good choice to make things look nice. Right. It's looking gorgeous, but it's just the stream is stuttering and it's not keeping up. That's the problem. Nice. I like the power trucks. That's actually kind of cool. So yeah, Forza, of course, looking absolutely glorious. But Forza has looked unbelievably glorious in all of its iterations for the last few years. So I don't know. What makes Forza that one step more than the last Forza? That's the curiosity. Like, I mean, Forza Horizon was gloriously gorgeous.
At international auto shows, Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner
Forza?
to the automotive
Forza?
So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you.
Right, well, I suppose that's actually a nice big get for car nuts, really.
This year, we announced a 6-year partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of
You
racing.
can control your Porsche with Forza.
This car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I
Please be the Homermobile. Please be the Homermobile. Please be the Homermobile.
911 GT2 RS.
That is a sexy fucking car, though. And obviously, exclusively in the Forza 7 video game. That's a nice looking car.
This is not only the most aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design, it features the most powerful road-going 911 ever made. Like the Xbox One X, it's a monster. And with over 4.8 million active players across Xbox,
I thought I was going to start talking about the car more.
is one of the largest racing
Porsche and Porsche.
on the planet.
Yeah, that's in like Porsche de Rossi? Yeah, I like that. Thank you for joining us, more or less.
The digital and the real worlds are merging in an unprecedented way. So now, let's take a look
In every game box, yes. A Forza in every game box.
7 running on Xbox One X. I'm joined on stage by 2 presenters for our Forza Racing Championship Esports Series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2 RS to its limits on the
Alright, I'm going to take a wee look here and see if I have anything I can do to actually fix that stream, because it keeps dropping in and out of sync.
Dynamic weather in the Nürburgring in this Nissan GTR race car.
We start with Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native 4K and a rock-solid 60 frames.
Oh, I recognize this course.
And we have the additional power to deliver shocking levels of detail. Using super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafit Mountain Pass.
Just awkward driving. Now we jump across the other car.
We've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
We've made racing more epic and grand. Race through living environments.
It does.
Spectacular vistas and massive scale.
I'm trying to actually capture a glimpse on the edges of that.
And surprising.
See what the crowds are like.
The storm unleashes its fury. It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rival.
Grease up your tires?
And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change.
More last, I can see your point about it actually commenting about the fact that it's no longer a thing to actually be 30 FPS. But yeah, that was actually always going to be technical limitations. I'm still dubious about the 4K claims.
The Xbox One family of consoles or Windows 10 PCs, Forza Motorsport 7 is the most technically advanced and comprehensive racing games ever made. With more than 700 cars, it features the largest collection of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches ever assembled.
Today, you are the first people to see the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
Well, ain't that sweet.
The most powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made in Forza Motorsport 7. Thank you.
Feels like the drift is getting bigger on my video delay. So yeah, Forza.
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd. And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second. Today, we're going to showcase the world's greatest creators with a lineup of games for every type.
Largest and most diverse. It's a very, very broad point for them to actually say.
That we've ever shown on our Xbox E3 stage. Games from creators large and small, games that inspire and challenge us, games that transport us to new worlds and offer us new perspectives, and games that push the boundary of our art form. Today, we will feature 42 games here on our stage, including 22 games with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
Yeah, so
every one of these games will play great on each member of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X. Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that
constantly flicking at this to try and get the sync to kind of match back up again.
To bring them back with the premiere of their next work.
You can't say most diverse without actually really saying anything other than, oh, we've got one puzzle, we've got one fighter, we've got one driver, we've got... So what is this one? They're actually saying they've been developing it for 3 years? What is this? Should have probably been listening instead of reading what you're saying, Monolith. You're being a distraction. To live without hope is to cease to live. Dostoevsky. Well, I've got a feeling this is another Metro game. Hi there, friend. You're dead, right? You stay dead. As always, rodents live. 88 days later. Oh! Hello, fuckhead! That's disturbing. So, feral mutant rodents. Spider burning sim 2018. Yes, burn all the spiders. We're going outside in the daylight. Is it safe? Oh shit. So I'm definitely not thinking Fallout. I'm thinking Metro. Are you thinking Metro? Although that doesn't look very Metro-like. What is? Oh, I couldn't even see the name there of the on the map. So it says something in Russian, then I'm guessing Metro would be right. Slip and slide! Yay! Whoa. That's actually a pretty sexy ass crossbow as well, actually. Daryl will be proud. I didn't even see the dart come out of that one. Nice. I actually like the recovery sense of it, but just actually have your pick up your bolts again. Kind of the whole point of a crossbow. Yeah, run you bitches. Nope, there's Mama. That wasn't gonna do anything. That's not even the Mama. That's a mole. Naked mole rats. Oh shit. Explosive tip. Oh, when I aim that one right. Hey, fall down, you bitch. Go down. Oh shit, too late. I might as well just run. Nice. Loving the look of this. It's one big hydroponic dam that's gone horribly wrong. Russian star in the front of the train. Pretty sure it's Metro. Nice escape. Liking that. That is a gorgeous looking game. Stalker, yes, actually you're right. Stalker is actually what comes to mind. Metro, yes! I knew it was going to be Metro. Fair play. Metro is actually a really good series. Metro Exodus. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see the Metro series continue on. I really enjoyed Metro, even if it was it was heavy. Like the plot of it is heavy.
World premiere.
We are the first.
And we will be the last.
The first to see the gods.
Eagle Simulator 2018.
Their beasts.
It's an Assassin's Creed Egypt, isn't it?
To guard the soul from evil. We conquered
I'm almost sure about that.
land and built an empire.
Ask Creed. Ask Creed.
The wind.
I'm pretty sure it's Ask Creed. This one's for you, Dominic. I'm willing to bet you're actually looking forward to seeing this one.
They are the first to call themselves
Assassin. Ooh. Oh. That's pretty cool. Assassin's Creed Origins? Okay, well that makes sense. Actually being the original Assassins. That makes sense.
Please welcome, from Ubisoft, Creative Director Sean Gadon.
So, Ubisoft gave up their announcement of Assassin's Creed Origins to Microsoft, which is understandable because we've had this kind of like leaked and talked to and told about to us for so goddamn long. I mean, there's not much that we could really do to be surprised, but it looks kind of impressive, it looks good.
Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community.
I did like that, actually, the fact that the snake was a bit longer, more or less. Let's just say that back in the old days, they grew him big.
Ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics. We added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world, more detailed and alive than ever before. So today, we are very proud to show you what the game looks like on Xbox One X.
Xbox One?
And now, just for you, Bayek is coming back to Siwa, his hometown, to kill the fake oracle, Medunamun.
World premiere.
It's like the sync is just being such an ass for me to try and manage here because it keeps shifting. I don't know what's causing it. I mean, it's not this camera. It actually is the feed coming in from a capture card. Oh shit! What the fuck did I just see? Shockbird is shocked. Eyes of the eagle. Hey buddy, just gonna tell you, it looks shit out there.
Ah, Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
The Medjay has returned. I thought he was dead.
Our Medjay, the last protector, our treasure and faith. Siwa has not been the same.
I hope I hear from Medunamun.
Be my eyes, Senu.
Oh, nice. Eagle vision. Well, that's kind of cool. That's a nice wee function. I'm assuming, have they done this before with the Assassin's Creed, where you literally control an all-seeing bird? Mark your targets. Oh, I suppose that would make tracking missions so much easier. You don't have to do that sneaky bullshit anymore. You can just fly overhead and land on a goddamn tree.
There you are.
That drove me around the fucking bend. I hated that about every Assassin's Creed. The crawl, 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 bush to bush, bush to bush.
Now it is my turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
Well, if you tip the balance of Anubis and he doesn't approve of it, well, you're not pretty much destroying your own heart's weight. I've been watching American Gods. It's just been popping in the kind of like mental relevance lately. Why, these are very conveniently shaped trees. Bam, the bitch went down.
The people understand. We have broken their will. They understand our vision.
Better be careful here.
These trees in the desert. Let us stand together.
Must kill both of them together. One first, then the other. Oh, nice stabby in the back. Paralyzed the bitch. Not good. Not good at all. I'll have my knife back. Oh, wait, was that an upgrade of your bow? That's not too bad. So we're going to have different qualities of gear picked up from... Alright, so they're pushing the RPG elements into it now, really, aren't they? Suppose, I mean, in the previous games, they kept doing this fucking currency building thing where you would buy gear and then literally you end up with more money than you'd even thought would be necessary. By adding a crafting system and a quality system, you can actually use the money to buy stuff if you're actually going to keep the monetary system in. So it kind of negates the massive wealth of funds that you had at the end of a game.
Guide me, Senu.
I see them. Pick up their eyes. Save me the bother. So I'm trying to think, was there a Assassin's Creed Chronicles Egypt before? Or was it Persia, China, and Russia? What the three of them were? I think off the top of my head. Jesus, ability points. Okay, so ability drops into particular skills and stuff for EXP for kills. Grand, makes sense. So probably going to be doing it for looting and all that kind of crack as well. As per usual, just get your stats up.
You will die, Medunamun.
Oi!
Die, you bastard!
Combat doesn't... it looks about just as flowy, but I actually like the shield and scimitar combat. It's a good idea. Block encounters. Although it's looking, I'm not liking the camera shake. Camera shake's annoying the balls of me. That would annoy the fuck out of me. Oh yeah. Whop. Oh, right in the back of the head. Yes. Oh, that was very, very good notching of arrows. So, Assassin's Creed Origins looks reasonably interesting. Yeah. It's an Assassin's Creed game. There's really nothing that kind of like holds my attention with that series anymore after they got rid of Desmond. You know, Black Flag was a bit of fun. Rogue was because it had an Irish assassin, so that pretty much, like, that was me done. I think it notched all my belts.
And the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features.
By the way, guys, we're live on Mixer.com right now if you want to actually check out the stream on there. As you can see the quality difference between each of the streams. We're on Twitch, we're on Mixer, we're on YouTube, we're on all of them.
Having as much fun watching as they are playing. And I can tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox.
Oh.
The creative director of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a gamer turned developer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself.
Well, PUBG. Hey, Brendan Green.
Thanks, Phil. Good afternoon, everyone. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale experience ever to console and deliver a great experience across all Xbox One devices. Our development is truly community-driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year.
Yeah, it is a very early access game, but it appears to actually have been really solidly put together.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version. See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Xbox One console launch exclusive? That's very, very particular phrasing. Xbox One console launch exclusive. Is it launch exclusive or exclusive? And one of the biggest things I'm curious about is the size of the matches. Is it still 100? Are they doing 100 player matches still? Curious to know. I really am curious to know. I mean, I've been curious about playing these kind of games. I got into DayZ for a while, and a little bit of Arma, and Rust, and what was the other one I tried a wee bit of? I've played through a few of these Battle Royale long space games. Yes, Xbox One launched years ago, I know, but I mean, console launch exclusive doesn't, like, it's only going to come to consoles only on the Xbox. I don't know. Obviously, it's an unbelievably popular game. It's like the one of the top 3 games on Twitch at any one time, and like that's going up. Like literally, it's League of Legends and Dota. That's the only thing that's actually beating it, really. It will be a big loss if they can't match the PC, but I'm guaranteed that they'll actually take a graphical drop so they can hit the 100. But it does encourage for larger scale multiplayer. Because, I mean, what, is Battlefield the best at the moment with like 64 players? Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee that's probably going to happen to a fair amount of people.
Exclusive.
Is that Steve Bloom saying exclusive, by the way?
Stick together this time.
Why the apocalypse? No heroics.
So what was this called? Ghost Ship? So it's space dwarves in planetary mountains, I suppose. Team-based 4-player mining and exploring and treasure hunting. Ooh, scary. And then hordes coming after you. Nice. Oh, it's beardy dwarves. It's beardy space dwarves. Yeah, Robert Death Monkey, are you watching this? Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic. So yeah, danger, darkness, and dwarves. Okay. That's pretty cool. Actually, I like the idea of that. Yeah, Minecraft them up in space with dwarves. Get that orchestra to tune up there a wee bit more.
What would you do if the world you knew
died?
Was gone? All the comforts, the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves?
Well, yeah, because zombies. Ah, runner zombies. Just literally just a spinning dervish with knife.
The army's pulling out. Come on.
Oh, we're losing sync again.
Last truck, get in.
So obviously, this is State of Decay 2, isn't it? This is obviously State of Decay 2, now that I can think about it. It looks like State of Decay, and it feels like State of Decay, and I'm pretty sure it's State of Decay.
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks.
Oh yeah, so Monolith, we reached peak zombie a good few years ago, but sometimes iteration is just a matter of, like, we need to get the last batch of them to actually come out before we move on to something else. State of Decay was a good title, the previous one, and it had issues, but to fix those issues and then keep it as like a base building 4 or 5 players kind of thing would be kind of impressive. But I hope they've kind of, like, especially if we're seeing things like PUBG.
From the tip.
Then why not actually, can we expand that to 8 to 16 to actually have bigger environments? This is the kind of stuff that I love to watch streamers playing, but that's like a group of streamers. That'll be like Achievement Hunters or Funhouse or so on, but not someone for me to play.
What mistakes will you make?
Yeep.
When the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart, will you end the life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
Well, they do have cures for people. Ugh. Exploders.
Too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh man, that's nasty.
How will you fight?
Nothing can move the blob. You go, girl. So State of Decay, almost sure that's State of Decay 2.
Dead. How will you survive?
Yeah, how will you survive? By remembering how to play State of Decay 1? Yes, it was State of Decay 2, yeah. I knew it was going to be that. God damn. Yeah, I can guess that. So, yeah, good game series so far, and they did a lot to fix the problem with their original game whenever it came out. So they're a developer you can trust to actually, like, work on shit. What?
Players remaining.
2 players remaining? Ooh! Well, so it's a battle royale kind of thing then, I'm imagining. Oh, shit. Ow. What the fuck?
And what a play from the wounded warrior. She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's going to take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is going to give them direct information. That red outline, there's a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now. Looks like he might be crafting or something, but what is this that Bloody Marrow's going to do? Getting ever closer, drawing that beeline, and now he's going to cloak it up. Is he going to walk in through the front door or what? Looks like he's going to sneak in on the back window. Here we go. Shot in the back. That's one, twice. Immortal's in trouble. Somebody from Mixer decided to chime in. That invincibility bubble's going to help him out and put on the fight of his life. There we go. The next strike of Bloody Marrow. Bouncing it up forward. There we go. Oh, that was going to do the damage in the arrow to the belly. That's going to be the win for...
Right, I was silenced there for a second of what I was watching. What is this? The Darwin Project? Okay. So, third-person, class-based loot and kill adventure game? Okay. Interesting. And Minecraft, of course, getting its upgrades for the year. So massive servers for Minecraft. Whoop whoop. Obviously something that will never ever decline and is still massive interest to so many people. Mostly under the age of 14. Crossplay between all the Xboxes. Well, I mean, it's not really alright. Right, so Minecraft is getting massive upgrades between all the consoles, except for Sony, which is interesting. That didn't show PlayStation there, that showed mobile, Switch, and Xbox. I suppose with Microsoft owning Minecraft now, they can just demand. Huh.
This summer, millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice for the first time.
Except Sony devices.
Will unite the global Minecraft community across mobile, VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles.
Which consoles?
As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures, and massive community-run servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better.
While we're actually let them continue on talking there, I'm just going to jump in with Moni last that's on there. It was actually a shield bubble from Mixer. That previous game actually had stream viewer interaction to actually give gear, which is kind of impressive, which would be an interesting touch to see popping into more games. I've seen that kind of thing happening with Twitch and things like Akiba's Trip and stuff, but I'd be curious to know what it's going to be doing with future games.
Excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X and available this fall. Let's check it out.
Well, let us continue on talking about Minecraft for a second. I'm just going to do an Xbox E3 post on Twitter just because I'm curious. Oh, woo! Woo! 4K Minecraft! Woo! 4K llamas! Woo! Obviously, it's like there's going to be a bit more power for bigger servers, more space. Kind of match up with the PC players makes more sense. I'm curious to see what people do with it, and what worlds, and what biomes, and what more they have to do. Super duper graphics pack for HDR, 4K Ultra HD, blah, yeah. So Minecraft. Yep, Minecraft getting to catch up with the PC texture packs and shaders and stuff that we've been seeing for a long time.
In 4K, I was blown away. Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomenon. At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new, and in some cases familiar.
Okay.
Ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these
trying to get this link right here.
Available for pre-order today.
Of course they're there for pre-order.
But bringing the franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight. To me, these next few games do just that. Starting with the game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan. It's hilarious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
I'll be a sweary game.
World premiere.
Oh, this is the Bandai Namco 2D fighter Dragon Ball Z game that was announced about a week and a half ago. So a 2.5D Dragon Ball fighter. Great idea with 3v3 combat. This is going to be interesting actually. I'm looking forward to trying this out. Maximilian Dude was telling me about this on his channel. It's going to look dynamic as fuck. I am just curious about how big of a cast they go with this. How far do they go? Do they go as far as Super? We're going to see as far as Dragon Ball Super. So what we're looking at here is Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Cell, Frieza, and Buu. Which makes sense. The three biggie bads, the three goodies. I am seeing that we're going to be powering up to actually change types or change Super Saiyan power levels throughout combat, which would be very interesting. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Yeah, all coming to us from the guys at Arc System Works. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. The guys behind BlazBlue and Persona 4 Arena and Guilty Gear, specifically Guilty Gear Xrd, that same team, are putting that together, so I'm interested. Yes, Gold Frieza from Resurrection F, so it's going as far as least God level Goku and Vegeta, which is the first season of Dragon Ball Super, I suppose. That was actually a nice touch. I was like glad to see a decent fighter, and that is a diverse game, but definitely not an exclusive to Xbox. It's a Bandai Namco game. It's going to be on fucking everything. So, console launch exclusive. So anytime it says console launch exclusive, I'm taking that as timed release exclusive. It's the phrasing of it. I know if it was just exclusive, it'd be exclusive. This is an MMO? This is one of those free-to-play MMOs, I think. Oh, what is this one called? No, I've actually seen this combat before. Which is fine. I've been seeing so many of those getting released on the console so far, and I've been playing a fair amount of them. I'm to the point now where I literally just don't have the time to actually go through them all because they all take a certain level of dedication. But I'd check this out. It's a gorgeous looking MMO. I'm assuming it's actually like squad-based combat. It might be like instanced, kind of like more like Skyforged rather than actually a larger world, which outside of the Townlands. But yeah, like the combat, looks cool. Reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 15 or Dragon's Dogma or what else actually? Black Desert. The MMORPG Black Desert. So yeah, Black Desert's been around for a long time on PC. Yep, Black Desert Online, that's exactly what it was. BDO! Very Korean, but good. Well, that's a good description for it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did that say odd? Ooh! We get a new Oddworld game? No. Wait, what? What the hell is this? This is very, very cool looking. Oh, are we? Flashback 2, please. Another World or Flashback, but just with a modern look. Really, really cool. The Last Night. That looks cool. I'm disappointed that could be an exclusive. That's kind of one of those things that they could have bought out and demanded and got. But of course, with it being on Windows 10 and on Xbox, it's not exclusive. It is a PC release as well. So I'll probably check that out on Steam or so on, if it's not just on the store. Exclusive. Again, with the console launch exclusives. Annapurna. Oh, I recognize those. Annapurna. Those are the same people that... I'm trying to think of what was it. It was the Was this the one where you're controlling a dead body? Whoa. Obviously this is... odd musical platformer. Like that. That is pretty as fuck and interesting. I could get behind this. Trippy balls, oh, we're tripping balls. Artful escape. When it's damn ready. Okay, well, fair play. These indie developers, he's just saying you go like, fuck off, don't ask us. Oh, what are we looking at here? Okay. Reminds me a lot of what was it? Oh, something Rage Burst. God Eater. It has like almost like a God Eater slash. Well, maybe less God Eater, actually. The kind of weapons look like that, but I like it. Code Vine? Eh. Very DMC as well, yeah, more or less. I would agree with you. Definitely in the realms of Devil May Cry, but
development team.
I don't know, there's maybe even Chaos Legion, if you're thinking about that one from a while back.
Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic...
Hi there, Big Ox. Thank you very much for joining us.
In a single moment...
Hope you haven't missed too much of the conference so far.
And inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves is one of those games that have been floating around for a while now, and I've been looking forward to seeing it. As a multiplayer experience, it would have been one of those games that I would have joined in with like 3 or 4 of my mates.
New voyage far across the sea of...
Yeah, it's definitely a fun multiplayer, but also something that takes a little bit of organization. Guns of Icarus makes me think of this quite a lot, just in the air rather than actually on the sea.
Crew. Look at them! Scurrying around, making themselves useful. That's what we like to see. The world of Sea of Thieves seethes with possibilities, with adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and... oh, there she goes.
So nice directed kind of gameplay here.
Few things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a looter. Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking, that was a joke.
Hardy har. Har har har?
It's like a pirate performance bonus. Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here.
Well, more the fact that worrying about breathing, possibly. But imagine you're going to go, oh, hello, Sharky boy. Sharky and George. Gold doesn't swim well. I do like that. I like that idea, more or less. But obviously it floats as well. Gold floats. But you gotta abandon a little bit of logic, but that's entertaining unto itself.
Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave.
Pathetic Dave. Oh, ain't he sweet. Are you dead yet?
Standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath
Beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Seek the Cuthbert shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait. And there you'll die.
Nice transition, by the way. And so you'll shift from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns.
So I'm assuming it's actually a like procedurally generated world, rather than actually like a singular large map environment. So you can like be wandering around it, and then people can spawn into it, I suppose.
Yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you.
Yeah, so this looks very familiar, actually.
Because you'll also face the roaming remains of...
As in, like, this particular... Yeah, this footage. I've seen this footage before. I've seen this tech demo, this footage, this showing of Sea of Thieves before. This isn't new.
Until all your bits fall off. It's what
Which is not cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Launching somebody across.
He brought the riddle map.
Oh, that was really nice of him. But yeah, I'm puzzled.
For a light held hand.
I'm recognizing this footage, as in, like, I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. So...
Someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pool your resources as you plunge into the unknown.
I don't know.
It would be easy to come.
Well, the world premiere Sea of Thieves live stream, right, grand. So they're going to be showing actual like gameplay and footage, rather than actually showing this, because I'm pretty sure this footage has already been shown before. So I thought there was like a little bit of stinky lies going on here, but it's just because it's whatever they had prepared.
Don't mind that.
Hello there, Kraken, or is that a spider? It's either one or the other.
Of course, the Premier Plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work.
Or literally just stumble into it.
Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest
Through the gloom, dig my booty out of your chest. Why is your ass in my chest?
We're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time.
It's gotten a little bit toxic, really. It's grown some mold on it.
You can
burn the spiders, burn the Spider Simulator 2018. It's always the way to go.
Good call on the double duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels.
Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. Get the dwarves from space to actually help you out with that one.
Of course. The trouble with treasure, as a rule, is that the owners really like to hang on to it.
Yeah, you might just want to smash it over their heads before they get out of the ground, you know, like go stunk. Oh, whoops, there we go. Yeah, just run.
It's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot.
Ah, strategic pirates.
Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now.
Come by.
Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy.
And the storm arrives. Just as scripted. Nice shot, actually.
That's a rescue.
It's the slow reload that goes along with it. It makes absolute sense. Shooty shooty gun after diggy hole. A wonderfully charming kind of like backing track as well. I do retract what I said about seeing this footage before. It's part of it doesn't look really, really familiar, but I suppose some of the gameplay loop is fairly familiar and recognizable.
You can regularly beat
the only other problem with treasures is mimics. Goddamn mimics.
That's just
so I can see the size of the map there with a number of islands. Uh-oh. I do like the waves. The waves look pretty damn awesome. I'm just wondering, like, in times like this, whenever you're traveling like this, can somebody just jump into the water and literally just get left behind or killed by the storm, really? That's one of the things I'm curious about. Like, essentially, at this point, if you fall off the ship, do you fall off the ship, or do you just like respawn during whenever combat kicks in? It's a weird kind of like situation to be to have the whole ship in. Oh, looking to launch yourself. Good shot. Really, really good strategic shot there. Go across to the enemy ship. I am sure that's exactly what's going to happen. Like one man's going to go and clear a ship. That was a lot of time to reload there.
And you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew.
I'm a Commodore now. I have 2 ships.
Pirate of legend. Try not to be this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you like get left behind there. So yeah, Sea of Thieves coming early 2018. Interesting enough. Interesting gameplay loop. You can imagine that being a lot of fun with friends. Check the loop here, make sure the actual video is matched up in sync. Tacoma, August 2nd. I really didn't catch much of what that was because I was too busy looking down at my screen there, but that looked like kind of like another Adrift style kind of exploratory game on a space station. Oh, who are you? I honestly thought that was Conquer for a second. This is that Vive VR 3D VR platformer, isn't it?
Come on!
VR Adventure Book? Is that what it is? It is that game that was on Vive. This is the one that I'm thinking of. Although admittedly, it does look just charming unto itself. Fox in the Land of Ghosts. So we've got another cutesy collectathon to compete with ukulele, I suppose. I mean, we'll always have a place for the cutesy platformer. This is whether or not they can be charming and entertaining and like controllable enough. Super Lucky's Tale. Doesn't look bad. I mean, like, I enjoy these kind of games. I enjoy good old school platformers. If we're going to be getting things like HD remasters of Crash Bandicoot and Bubsy's coming back, and we still have Mario running around as he is, then I welcome another cutesy platformer if it's actually going to be entertaining in its design. So, well, fair play. He's actually giving a song for the kids, really. Even your monster's not that really that threatening. Made by Sega. I was just thinking, maybe if it was just miles per hour.
Exclusive.
Oh, God. Is Cuphead finally making it? It has never been seen. It's been seen quite a fucking bit. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be Cuphead. Fucking Fraser Agar must be losing his shit right now. Like, oh man. So yeah, Cuphead been shown for 4 years in a row at E3. And we have a launch date, September 29th, finally. Hi, well, the animation style in Cuphead is absolutely fucking gorgeous. And it is a console exclusive to the Xbox One. So...
Exclusive.
Well, shit. I wanted to play that in PlayStation, but... Very unlikely we're going to see that. Starring Terry Crews. Of course it was Terry Crews. I think he actually fluffed it and made a mistake of saying that he was in Crackdown.
We're gonna light it back up because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things too far! Today, you throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow, you'll be forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your boom.
Yeah, I was just making sure the sync was back up there, but yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, Terry, you going crazy again. Let's see what they're going to show of the destructible city of Crackdown.
Determination.
This is what I've been most curious about for Crackdown, is like whether or not they've actually managed to go on through with the fully destructible environment that they wanted. Well, I mean, essentially they're just showing Crackdown as Crackdown is, as usual. But I'm looking to see what kind of like permanent destruction we're going to start seeing of large buildings, superstructures. Well, obviously they're probably going to leave that to the near enough end. But they'll probably destroy what they can. And I can see that there's buildings that actually have like almost shields outside of them. So it's got a perfectly acceptable reason why certain parts will not be destructible. But are we, yeah? Are we seeing everything falling apart? I want to see the booms. I want to see the booms. Step up your boom. Show me the boom. Alright, so Crackdown 3, obviously, big series for Xbox. I enjoyed Crackdown 1 and 2. Only problem was it was lacking for... Oh, now we got their montage hanging. We have to pay attention to see if there's ones that we didn't catch beforehand. All of these are pretty much new. Yeah? Osiris, New Dawn. Looks cool. Raiders, which I'm actually in the beta of. We will be checking that out on the PlayStation very soon. Unruly Heroes. I like that. Actually, I do like Path of Exile. Battle Right. Yeah, it's more arena combat-y stuff. Surviving Mars. More survival game. Cool. Building your place. Fable Fortune. So they've actually... Fable has come back and we've got a card game out of it now. I suppose that's going to try and go toe-to-toe with Gwent. A brilliant idea. Observer. Obviously, one of those kind of like adventure walkthrough kind of things. Robocraft, which is available on PC currently. Dunklord, some badass NBA Jam style fun. Mini Masters Forced to Kill. Brawlout. I wouldn't mind. Brawlout I've seen footage of and it just makes me think of a Smash Bros game, but it'd be good fun. Ooblets, cute little story with little monsters. Dark and Light. I'm essentially doing this to keep over the top of the music so I don't get copyright striked. Strange Brigade, we saw footage of previously. Looks like fun. Could enjoy that out. Basically another like, group play game. Oh, Neighbor is coming to console, of course. Is this Shift? Ooh, this reminds me of Wild. The Shift looks wild like Icy to me. If that's the same developer behind Icy, that's fucking amazing. If you ever get the chance, you check out Icy. It's a simple indie game that was actually about 2 hours gameplay, but is tongue-in-cheek entertaining as hell.
Not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to build and share their creations. That's why the ID at Xbox program is so important to us. The team has released over 500 games on Xbox One and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program.
Yeah.
And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games. I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story.
A Jedi creator is not these things.
These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
Exclusive.
Again, console launch exclusive, so obviously not permanently. So it's always cool to check out games that... Is this Aurora 44? I thought those were... Anna Perna was actually the guys that did the Interesting Escape earlier on, or presented it.
At last a day dawned, and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting.
Whoa, don't like creatures that open up their chests.
In its wake, the night returned to claim us.
You love crafty and horror, stay in the fucking ground.
After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable.
Aye, banshees, never fun. Oh.
We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark. This rebirth will end our wandering.
Oh, wow. Big, interesting boss creatures. If this is pre-render rather than actual combat, Ashen, that looks pretty cool. I know I've heard of this before now. I think I might have actually seen something on one of the press terminals that I actually see. They might have actually thrown up details about it, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Again, console launch exclusive, so it'll not be sticking around. Oh, an exclusive from Square Enix? Skit. Nope. What? For some reason. Oh.
Follow me.
You fucks. Console exclusive?
Found somebody to mend it.
Fuck off. Eat my dick. Life is Strange Season 2 is fucking console exclusive to Xbox. Fuck off. No.
I feel numb in this kingdom.
Oh man, no. I am not cool with this. So we're seeing it all from another perspective, obviously. So we're going to see it from Chloe.
Rachel?
The whole point is to prevent Rachel's death, essentially. That's fucking arseholey. Life is strange before the storm. Eat a dick. Eat a dick, Microsoft. Yeah, see, did you hear how little of fucking applause that was?
From Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Fucking hell. I pity the guys from Monolith Software that have to come out after that, because that put me in a bad fucking mood.
Mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. Until
this morning.
Whatever. Shadows of War, grand, but I'm in a bad fucking mood after that. Life is Strange was a great game, and it's a really shitty thing to have that locked up to as exclusive to fucking Xbox. Well, admittedly, it's not locked up on PC, so I suppose I'll be playing Life is Strange on Steam. That's what my choices are, and that's what I'm gonna do, and I don't have a problem with that. But fuck you. Fuck you, Microsoft.
All these orcs to see. Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like this. Oh, no, that's not good at all. Right, so obviously there is a bit of a deeper scope of battles on battles and people you set up to do different things. Okay, whoa. Oh, nice.
Way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system.
Ha! I like that. You actually sent your ghost out while you were still killing the first guy. That's awesome. It really reminds me of the Batman kind of multi-kill system.
And recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Boom. Kill all the little ones, capture the big one. Yeah, you're not going to stop him. Oh, switching weapons? Yeah, that looks interesting. Boom! Down you go. A daisy and elf arrow.
Rick, you're going to skewer me. Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Nice one.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! You can't jump over him. Nice. Yeah, slip through his legs, though. Yeah, that's you beat. Dominate your ass? Well, wait, hang on. That doesn't sound right. You are mine.
You serve the bright Lord now.
Yes, you do.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really.
Like that.
Which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win. A fine addition to our army. Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bar.
I'm actually liking this guy, Bruce.
We're not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
That's charming. Actually, like, yeah, I like the fact that they do characterize them so much in this series.
And recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord.
Yes! Yes, this is what I wanted. Whenever I was playing through it, I was actually like capturing every fucking one of them.
Expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
I want this so fucking bad.
Leave me in two. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
Grand. Okay, you're my machine now then.
Pushed by the machine, he's tracked us across Mordor seeking...
Oi!
He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
Machine types? Fair play. I like that. What the fuck? Don't let yourself die. Oh, there you go. My imagine it's harder to cut into him, considering the fact that he actually has like a lot less limbs and more metal to fight up against. Shame.
Machine will dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the port.
You are mine.
But before we charge headfirst into, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
I like this. Oh, we actually have a proper siege? Nice! Fuck yeah. Bring it on. Ah, yes. Bring it on, you son of a bitch.
My black speech is a little rusty. I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly.
Alright, so Bruce is obviously going to be around for a while. He's essentially our, what do you call that little shit? Rat Trap, or was it or something, from the original game? So I'm cool with that. They've chosen a charming character, so yeah, big burly dude. Keep it rolling. Blow up, you bitches. Yeah.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War, and we can't wait to show you more this week at E3. Thank you very much.
Fair play, lads. That looks pretty cool.
World premiere.
He's a much more personable rat bag. Yeah, and I'd say he's not as a dirty rat bag. He's actually a personable rat bag. Nice touch with the on-stage piano. I have seen teasers for this before. Gorgeous soundtrack. Beautiful worlds full of creepy creatures. The question is, what is it you play as? Is it the little cat creatures from the very beginning there? If it is, I'm sure I've seen this before, actually. No? Like an oil? Okay. Spider, again with a spider burning sim 2018. Yeah, you only caught that now. Ah, it is. It's a wee little white light, dude. Oh. Oh, and he knows what the background was. It's another one of those. Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. No, Ori, no! It's so sad. Oh, no. Ori and the Blind Forest was a sad game. Has anybody in the chat played Ori?
Within the art of gaming. We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago we launched
backwards compatibility
program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. and we've seen tremendous growth in the program.
There's been a lot of contention about that this week because I think it was Sony head was actually talking about like how little it's actually being used, but it's what 500 million people using it.
Played a backward
500 million, fucking 5 million people using it.
But I've heard your feedback, and you want more. Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
So, support for original Xbox, Jet Set Radio Future. Holy shit, yes. Yeah. Jet Set Radio Future. That, like, I would buy an Xbox One just so I can go back and play JSFR.
Our team of engineers
JSRF
to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox games to today's Xbox One library, including a fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community, Crimson Skies.
Crimson Skies was a good game, but
it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games will look better and play better across the Xbox One family. We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year.
Is it a purchase? Is it essentially the same thing as we do with PSN, where we purchase it, or is it slot the disc in, you get to play?
Games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X.
Yeah.
But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free. And we already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates as part of our Xbox One X Enhanced program.
No.
Titles like Final Fantasy 15.
Fair play. But
Resident Evil 7. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wild.
to actually have them specify that these are the free ones, then all the rest, you're going to have to pay for the enhancements?
You probably already have a large library of titles that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X. Today, we showcase some
Fair play.
of the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. We showed you the largest and most diverse lineup of new games that have ever appeared on our stage. From
Which is true.
corner of the globe, from developers large and small.
With some fuckery in there as well.
22 with console exclusivity on Xbox One. And you're also going to be able to play all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters on Xbox One. And every game will play great across the Xbox One family. And on Xbox One X, runs every single game you've seen even better. So if you haven't joined the Xbox One family, now's the time.
Is it really?
Find Xbox One S available in the US for $249. And on November 7th, we'll begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499. Be the first
$499?
experience unrivaled power and performance.
Well, okay.
on Xbox One.
They're about time they actually hit the number, $499.
By looking to the future with a really great partner. They've been with us from the earliest days of Project Scorpio, and they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X. Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
Well, hello there, EA. So is this the Anthem announcement? Has to be.
New IP is the lifeblood of our industry. It's also risky. At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special,
All right, so £499 for the Xbox One X.
And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself.
But nothing that's actually going to be benefited by it.
Our developers are
So essentially, if they just announce a price drop on the Xbox, that would actually make that work, because $500 for a new console for the new one.
And ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One X.
Okay, bring out Anthem.
To show you Anthem.
So, sorry, they're gonna have somebody come out and talk about it while they're doing it. Okay. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Freelancer.
Fraxley,
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
what did you do?
Mistake.
This is pretty.
Some people, they weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
Okay, so on a hunt to go and find somebody? That was a stupid move. Do like a female lead character as well.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are free.
I love that parsuit.
The heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect you.
Do you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of the suits from Appleseed. Landmates, that they called them.
You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies. Just about ready.
Oh.
I decided to go with the Colossus.
Oh god, it doesn't look like claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Fucking claustrophobia. Alright, so multiple classes, so you can switch out and switch in.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call javelins. These suits give superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Grand. Well, hey there, buddy.
Nice, you've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
Oh, I'm liking that. It's almost a little bit of raccoon suit gliding going on there, just with a jetpack.
Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
All right, let's see what's up here.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. This dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Hula.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
It is gorgeous. It's very Horizon Zero Dawn-y, but with an Iron Man suit, and I approve of this.
Hang in there. Almost there.
Hi there, Colossus. So it feels like an almost like third-person Halo? In a way, I suppose.
You could use the XP.
Or you could use the XP.
I think we got some action there.
Ooh, keep on flying there, Paul. It does look gorgeous.
Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Praxis' mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Ooh, that's one big motherfucker. That's a big bitch.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
Have time to use that mortar.
Nice explosion effects.
Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round.
Rocket time. Choo 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 choo. That was a good time. Enjoyed that.
Come on, be something good.
Oh, there was a loot box in there.
Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Okay, so a little bit of what do you call that?
Hold on a sec.
Online RPG.
Hey guys, what?
I was calling up a few friends. What was the one that actually had the TV show, the sci-fi show that was had the TV show and the kind of like action RPG online that actually went along with it, kind of a bit like Phantasy Star, but on an alien planet. Oh, cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head. If you're gonna remind me in chat, because I did actually like that show, but I'm trying to remember what the game was as well. Had the same title.
So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's.
Looks like it.
See you.
Woo! Looks interesting.
Our story is out there.
Wasn't what we came out here to do, but why not? So yeah, Anthem looks like a badass game. Looks like it could be a lot of fun. Fair play to them. Defiance. That is exactly it, Moneylass. Thank you very much for pointing out. Oh no, Ferretman. Oh, I thought it was Moneylass that was actually doing that. Ferretman, yes, it was Defiance. Good game. So we're on our like closing montage now. Yeah, zoom. Anthem looks pretty badass. Yeah, a lot of games actually that stood out for me from that. Obviously Life is Strange is my big bugbear from the whole goddamn thing. But Assassin's Creed looks good. Ori looks so sad. Crackdown, not interested in at all, actually. What else was interested in there that actually was worth pointing out? It's Rocket League and a bunch of other ones. The guy probably going to actually point out a lot of games in this. State of Decay looked interesting, but I'll probably never play it. Dragon Ball Fighters, or Dragon Fighters Z. Yeah, man, that actually... Dragon Ball Fighters Z looks pretty damn cool. Oh, man. They really... Xbox and Microsoft really pulled out the goddamn stops and showed some really good games in this conference. That was pretty impressive. Yeah. God. I'm on board with that. That was actually very entertaining. Thank you for watching the Xbox E3 briefing. Join us now for our world exclusive Sea of Thieves Mixer co-stream at mixer.com/Sea of Thieves. Fair play to them. I'm sure they got Jesse Cox and a bunch of other people in there partying away, having a good time on Mixer. In fact, the only reason why I say Jesse Cox, I'm almost sure is that bearded ginger dude meant to be Jesse. But yeah, that was actually not too bad of a stream. That was actually super entertaining. Right, Microsoft. fair play to these for actually putting on a good goddamn conference. That was actually super entertaining. Did they? Why did they go in time wise? Wow, 2-hour conference, near enough. An hour 40 minutes with a massive amount of gameplay. Like, compare this to the EA conference. EA announced 8 games, one of which was actually in this conference. Like, all they did was a teaser for this conference. So they had 7 games. And that was it. Meanwhile, Microsoft actually went and did a massive 22, 24 game exclusives, plus a bunch of console launch exclusives, and the announcement of the Xbox One X. So, Xbox. Oh man. Xbox. Whatever. Yeah, obviously at the price line of £499, it is a interesting prospect. What is more of an interesting prospect to me for the games on that list that I wanted to play, which are obviously going to be they're not going to be Xbox One X exclusives, they're Xbox One exclusives, or they're Xbox One launch games. The interest is to me is the Xbox One price drop that will go in tow with, of course, the release of an updated device. If you're a person who's never going to go to 4K gaming, or you're not too concerned about the actual like graphical fidelity thing over gameplay. So I suppose Microsoft did a successful brief. This is the best brief so far out of 2. Definitely an improvement over EA's. There was plenty of hype, plenty of reaction, plenty of feeling to that. I really think that they've actually managed to pull out all the stops and put on a very good launch conference for the Xbox One X. It's going to take me a while to get used to saying that. It is the Scorpio. It probably will stay the Scorpio to me, but obviously over time people won't understand what I'm saying. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Guys, thanks very much for hanging out in the chat, hanging out on Periscope, hanging out on whatever service that you've actually been checking out on. Obviously, I haven't been capable of actually like double checking to see how many people were actually watching on all the different services. But yeah, thank you very much for actually sticking around for our live stream here on Pastiche of Skin. Any closing thoughts from the chat room? Anything that actually comes to mind, basically, from our viewing of the conference there now? Anything that really stood out that I kind of forgot? Because I'm probably going to peel back through my reactions and maybe cut them out individually. But of course, the whole stream will go up live for people to watch in bulk. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff put across in this conference. So there's a bit of decompression required. There's some time required to separate out my reactions. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say off the top of my head. Anything from you guys? Might give you a few seconds for the stream to actually catch up with you, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still stinging from the Life is Strange thing. I'm gonna go on here and check to see what people said related to this. We'll check. I'm not sure why they chose to reveal the trailer at Xbox 3. It claimed console exclusive in the conference. So the guys from Steam Shovelers got in touch and said that Life is Strange is not an Xbox exclusive. Thanks very much for doing so, Taylor. But no, they did specifically say console exclusive. So not exclusive to, it'll be on Windows, it'll be on Steam, it'll be on whatever other service. It's not Windows 10 store exclusive even, but it said console exclusive. It didn't say console launch exclusive, but it said specifically console exclusive because I was differentiating between each one of those. So I'm curious what they're going to say. But we'll obviously probably get better reports on that. I'll be doing a dig around, and if it is true, if it is the case, I might lose my goddamn shit. I really might just lose my goddamn mind over that. Because Life is Strange was one of my big hits of last year, one of the big, most enjoyable experiences of last year. So I want to get back into there. I want to get back into that world, especially with Chloe's Bay. I made the choices last time that the world can go to shit. I don't care. Me and Chloe are driving out of this place. So I don't know what this is going to do because it's before the storm. Like, you couldn't do what was afterwards because obviously the story being the way it is. But what are we going to do? What is it going to do different this time? Because of the essentially they've changed the timelines. So like what's going to happen at the end of this? That's going to be obviously related to the events of the actual game we've already played. So I'm loring already about it. So that's the most exciting thing to me out of the entire conference was actually Life is Strange. And I know it's an odd one to actually like be excited about, especially with all that beautiful graphical fidelity and stuff. It's still just the story touched me. And Ori made me feel, it actually made me like just feel so bad that if you haven't played Ori and the Blind Forest, go check it out. It's available on Steam. It's available on all the consoles. It's available cheap as well. So I wouldn't even think there's actually there's no excuse not to try it out. So make sure you go and check out the Ori series because that was a nice announcement to actually see a sequel coming out. So guys, enjoyed the conference. If you enjoyed what you've been seeing here on screen and all the shit that I was talking about up there, then you might want to hit the subscribe button up here at the very top, or the follow button, or the heart button, or whatever the fuck it is that actually shows your appreciation of the stream. Make sure to hit that and make sure people get to see that you liked it. Share it. Talk to people. Just say that you heard this guy talking about it on the stream and you're like, oh yeah, no, you should really get to listen to his opinion. He actually had a point. Because I think I might have had one at some point, somewhere in the last 2 hours. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to actually see all you guys come back again for another live stream, or to check out the videos on either youtube.com/PasticheOfSkin or vid.me/PasticheOfSkin. Now, if you actually go and do that, I really appreciate it. But you can always, of course, hit the Pastiche of Skin down here at the bottom, and actually end up checking that out instead. Just Google Pastiche of Skin and you will find me. I'm not trying to hide. I'm also realizing that the video is very choppy right now on the stream. Hopefully it's not going to get lost to you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to see what's going on. Okie dokie. But yeah, if there's what I was going to say, that completely fought off the top of my head. If you're watching this on YouTube, obviously there's going to be boxes popping up here. They'll be showing all the rest of the E3 conferences that I've actually done this year and last year if you want to go back and check out those. And over the far side will be recent episodes, and down at the bottom will be a video recommended for you based on your decisions and choices on YouTube. So I hope you go and check it out because this one is